So, hello guys. I don't know what the hell am I doing. I didn't even knew how I was going to create a channel, but here we are. We are in this world we created, the world of two crowns. I created this with this yellow dude over here, with my dear friend Dardo, or maybe you guys know him better as the Dardo's Project. So this is episode 0. We're going to explain the rules, and yeah, that's it. I'm going to unmute him now. He's very pissed at me because I take a long time to make intros. All right, I'm going to unmute him now.
I'm gonna make you guys
wait
for this, dude. Hey. Fucking finally, dude.
Hello.
What's up? I'm gonna
What's
edit
up?
that part out because you're so slow. My goodness,
dude.
Okay.
We're not synchronized. That's it. All right. So this is my friend Dardo.
What's up? This is a stabby guy.
Did you introduce me?
Shit.
Like people know me, because otherwise, this video is only going to be watched by 4 or 5 viewers. Maybe my mom.
Of course, man. You know, everybody knows that you're the dude that stabbed me.
My dude, I don't know if we're going to talk about that later, but I laughed so hard with that video. It's amazing. It is my favorite.
I'm gonna actually link that video in the description. Don't know who you are.
It's my favorite video of your channel. Seriously, it's so good. Go watch that shit. All right. So I was saying before with my guys, this is episode 0. This is just an episode to explain the rules, the context. So if people are not interested in that, they can just go straight into action with episode 1. This is the world of 2 crowns. Did you explain already the name of the kingdom?
No, because I completely forgot what the name was, but I was explaining that we did do this in creative mode, and after that it's just going to be purely survival.
Yeah, of course.
And that together we're going to explain what this building is about and the rules of the world. So obviously I was telling them that this is like a neutral zone. We cannot build here. This is just for each of us to use, but we cannot like change it or modify it in any way.
We cannot destroy it. It will be a sin. The kingdom, the name of the kingdom is Amalo. This is the name of this kingdom.
Yes.
And the idea of the world, it basically is we're going to start here, we're going to spawn here in the bank, and each of us is going to try to make his house, whatever, and basically create a kingdom, a city, a country, whatever, and we're going to expand. That's basically the main goal of the world.
Here that we have like the red ones are going to be his, and so he's supposedly going to start on the side of the neutral ground, and I'm going to start at the other side, and we can build whatever we want. We have to make some borders or limits for the buildings, and we cannot just build a building and then build another one like in just another island completely apart. We have to connect them in some way or another so we can like construct like a true kingdom or city.
We need to create a building, make a monument or whatever, and we need to fence it. I think the diameter was 10 blocks something. And after we do that, that's officially our territory, and we're not supposed to kill each other. At least that's the rule. I don't know if you're going to follow it, but we're supposed to not kill each other unless the other dude it's in our territory uninvited. That's basically the main rules.
Exactly. So game. Obviously killings are going to happen because there is something that we created where we're going to make a secret hiding place that doesn't have to be destroyed to be found, where there's going to be a chest. Yeah, and in the chest there's going to be a document that says that the building is mine. Now if he invades my kingdom and I don't see him, so I don't have a clue, and he's basically like a spy, and he finds a chest with that document, he can change it for a document of his, and the building is now his.
But it needs to be a place like near to your border, because you cannot have a country or city or whatever you want to call it. You can have it like in 2 different places at a time. It needs to be like this one place.
Yeah, right? You have to like, if you're gonna invade, you have to like, it's kind of more realistic in that sense. You have to invade from the outside and start growing your territory in. You can't just like go to the middle of the kingdom and just this building is mine
have multiple bases. That's not possible here. The main factor, I would say, the most important thing of this game is this building, this magnificent building we created, called the Central Bank. And do you want to explain it? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, well, so basically, obviously, the idea of us building and protecting our buildings is going to be a main thing, but we also have this structure that we created, that it's the central bank, where we basically install like an economy in the game, and it's going to be based off on emeralds. And so the bank is starting off after you cross this bridge with certain types of items. Not every item in the game, but it will be gaining more and more items as we use it more and more. Now, these are like cheaper items, so you buy them with emeralds and you sell them to gain emeralds as well. And all those transactions are made with the bank. The bank has like a set amount of emeralds, so it can like make transactions with us.
The more we use the bank for buying stuff or selling stuff, the more it's going to grow. We were planning, like, in between episodes, if an item goes out of stock and there's no more, for example, I don't know, grass, what we're going to do is just go to the money of the bank downstairs and refill it. And the more we use the bank, we're going to show more new items, and it's going to grow. So it's important for us to keep using it.
The bank is going to obviously sell us, for example, grass at a higher price than what it buys it for. So if I buy grass, then it can buy more than what and that's the main idea of it, that as it restocks, it's going to grow and grow in like the items it has. And the other thing is that I can come here and there's a spreadsheet with all the items and what they cost, and we can link that down so you guys can check it out. But yeah, I cannot buy something that's not in the bank. But if, for example, I find diamonds, I can come here, I can check in the spreadsheet how much diamonds are valued, and I can sell them to the bank for emeralds. And that way I can buy other stuff that the bank has, or just like get a bigger stash of emeralds for in the future, use it for, something else, whatever we can come up with or whatever we need.
Exactly. I was just showing the sheet. Like Dardo said, that the link is going to be down in the description because I took it from the internet and it's genius, completely genius, that Google Doc sheet. It saved our life, seriously.
Whenever I sell something to the bank, it now has a stock of it. Or like
it
will have a stock of it.
You can implement, exactly. You can implement stuff into the market. Like if you want the market to sell diamonds, you need to wait or sell a diamond, and when it goes out of stock, the bank will automatically refill it.
So this is the room for buying everything and or selling everything, and down is where you get the emeralds.
Yeah, exactly. When you you want to sell something, exactly, you put the object here and go down. Do you want to go down, right?
Yeah, we can just show that real quick. And this is obviously, it looks weird because it's like, I don't know why it's like a mystical forest, but it is. And there's a bunch of like zombie pigmen, but they're the holy warriors of the sacred army for some reason. And
sadly, dude, they are
exactly
holy saints, right?
So obviously this is going to work not just based as an honor system, but it's you guys as well hold us accountable for not like doing anything super shady, because at the end of the day, we're going to record everything.
Everything is available. You can just go into the building and take emeralds or take objects, but of course that will take the fun out of it. So of course we're not going to do that. And every transaction, we're going to record it and hopefully make a screenshot. So when we're going to restock the things in between episodes, we can do it easily. And
the other thing is that obviously all this sounds kind of complicated, but it is much more simple than what you guys think.
It's way more simple. Yeah,
exactly. And we're gonna start slow because we're gonna be in survival and we obviously have nothing, so we have to start just building a small house and like growing with that. And as time goes by, everything I do, I will explain to you guys in more detail, and it will be much easier to understand. We forgot about a key aspect of this world.
What?
So
what's the thing?
There is something that the bank does not sell and does not buy, because it is an illegal object.
It's illegal, dudes. You cannot buy this thing. You cannot buy wheat.
Is illegal, man. So if somebody if I, for example, go into certain someone's kingdom and
Right.
I go as a spy and I find God damn it, I can't speak, and I find a wheat farm,
All right.
then that somebody is growing an illegal substance, and I can dispose of him, and he will also have to pay a tax to the bank or give me one of his properties if he cannot pay the tax. So the tax is basically how much wheat do you have. If you have 10 wheat, then you would have to check the price on the sheet, which is 5 emeralds.
Yeah,
you
I think
have to pay that
50 emeralds
tax
maybe.
to the bank.
Yeah.
Right here at the corners of the main area of the bank, where I was just at, this gold room right here is like my storage room, and I can have emeralds here and stuff here, and obviously he cannot come in here and he cannot steal it. It's just how it is. You guys have to hold him accountable, and you have to hold me accountable as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's just part of the rules. It's not the fun of the game. We can do shady stuff as long as it's inside the rules and it's funny, but we cannot just destroy the spirit of the world that we created.
This is mine.
So
I didn't show it. I didn't show in my video because I was expecting to do it later. But right, this is my chamber, my dungeon.
Did you show mine? You can.
No, I didn't.
Mine right now.
Okay, I will do it.
Because that's the last time you're gonna do that.
Yeah, exactly. I changed my mind, so because I was not going to do that, but this is our only chance to see it, guys. Please.
So you can see the difference in personalities when you
yeah,
check out the different dungeons. Because
I think you're more. I think you're more organized, like simpler, like with just one color.
Like a theme with, exactly, it's like a theme with like a color palette.
Yeah, it's like a theme.
His is like everything he liked.
Just everything. I just took every block I like and do a lasagna.
The last thing is that I have a sacred animal, and he's has a sacred animal as well.
Yeah, religions are a thing in this world. My religion, we already choose the animal. My religion is going to be pigs. His religion are going to be chickens. So basically, I cannot have a farm of chickens. I cannot own chickens. I cannot even see chickens. If he sees me killing a chicken or having a chicken in my kingdom or a farm, he can kill all the chickens. I don't know if that's against your religion, but you can kill all of them, so I don't have any, and you can kill me. That's basically the rule.
Exactly.
So if you want, exactly. If you want to buy pork chop, you have to do it on the bank or through me.
Something that it's a beginning. It's like it's too much information. I understand that, but we're obviously going to start slow, and a lot of these things are going to be implemented as time goes by. So obviously, it's going to be way easier to understand as we're explaining everything as it comes. Yeah. But if you guys want like a quick view of like the side of the bank and everything, I know we did in the intro. Do it again.
We put so much effort into this thing.
Dude, it was like
it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be this simple thing, like maybe just a rectangle, but no, I had to go full force and create this entire cathedral.
Because like it just went out of hand, because like as we did just the base of the first area of the bank, this one, it was like so much bigger than what we thought. So obviously everything in the middle, we had to do this fountain and everything to decorate the middle because it just looked too bland. And then the what's it called, the roof just went crazy up because it was obviously bigger than what we thought. Then this bridge, we were gonna do like just a little hall into like a small room where everything was gonna be, and then we did this like crazy bridge and this huge look at this thing, dude, it's immense.
So yeah, I think we cover everything, right? Like we need to
everything
expand,
is covered. Yeah,
we need to expand. There are religions. We cannot have those animals. We cannot be catch having wheat. We have to figure out the way to sell it either to the bank or somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a black market.
Maybe a black market, who knows? And what else? I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's basically it. And so what we're gonna do, this is like episode 0, we're explaining everything. We're gonna just hop in and record the first episode of the series where creative mode is off. We're in survival. We have nothing except just the ability to do what Minecraft does. It's gonna be completely vanilla, so it's gonna be just an amazing series where it can go crazy at any point.
Yeah, hopefully it goes as expected, everything nice, and I defeat you.
Yeah, hopefully we're not enemies like as soon as it begins.
Yeah,
Maybe,
hopefully
maybe I'll
we
kill
can be
like a pig or
friends.
something in like further episodes. But at first, I
If you
hope
kill a
nothing
pig,
happens.
man, if you kill a pig, this is war, dude. This is completely war.
Look, man,
So right,
I fuck pigs. I hate pigs. Okay, goodbye, everybody.
I'm going to mute you now. All right, guys. Like we said, this episode was just to explain a bit what's going on in this world, because we're going to start right off in the next episode. It's going to be probably right after this video, and so if you get lost, it's really simple, really. But if you get lost, you can always come back to this video, and maybe that will help a bit. But that's it. See you on 2 crowns. See you guys. Do you like this? Is this edgy enough? I don't know. Bye.